Okay, so let me quickly give you guys some context. Okay, so we are in Morgue City, which kind of looks like Gotham. So the first person we meet is Jessica Rose. She works as a burlesque dancer in the Black Lace Club. She wanted to be a Hollywood star, but this press photographer took some wholesome pictures of her. So in order to protect her stardom, she resorted to...
We can make up.
The next person we meet is Jack Vincent, or what we like to call him, Jackie V, who is your usual corrupt police officer in Morgue City who had dealings with criminals and mobsters. But due to a certain tip to the city's mayor, he led an investigation across the entire police department. In order to avoid an arrest, V proceeded to silence all his criminal associates. Then we have Floyd Campbell, an up-and-coming boxer who was given an opportunity to go up against the reigning champion Tony King. To achieve this, Campbell would resort to dirty fighting by putting brass knuckles under his gloves, who unlike Floyd Mayweather had to use unfair means to get this pretty cool-looking knockout.
Make sure the ref knows to look the other way, because this ain't gonna be pretty. But once it's done, once you collect your debts and your bets...
Then comes one of my favorite characters, Nero Blackstone. Known to the world as the worst magician ever, but in my eyes, he's just charmingly clumsy. His somewhat hot-looking wife got him into huge debt. So he did what any normal person would. He claimed his wife's life insurance as a failed magic trick. So yeah, who calls him the worst magician now?
I never, ever think of taking such a course of action. No, I just want to make sure that our fares are...
So one night, Nero pays a visit to the Black Lace Burlesque Club, where he meets boxer Floyd Campbell, detective Jackie V, and dancer Jessica Rose. During Jessica's performance, the four of them mysteriously get knocked out cold, each one of them waking up at different districts of the city later on, finding their left hands branded with the mark of the beast. A mysterious figure calling himself the Shadow Man then asked four of the characters to complete a series of rituals to atone for their sins. They discover zombies roaming around the city and attempt to escape, only to reunite in an alley later. So this is how the game starts. Oh my god. I spawn in as Floyd, and with this neat trick I'm able to get free $100 off this vending machine. So yeah, I opened the gate, and then there's this other Easter egg you could do where you throw a nade and you can get $500. I'm trying to get some money. Okay, I'm pretty sure you throw this here and you get some money. Okay, this time I'm playing as Jessica, and it's nearing a decade since the last time I played this game, so of course I'm a little rusty here and there, so cut me some slack. So I proceeded to do the grenade trick again, and almost got my dumbass killed again. But basically what's supposed to happen is the grenade has to pop exactly near a jacket which contains a ticket which gives you $500. Okay, I picked that up, 500, easy money. So on my way to another vending machine, I found this instrument called a fumigator, which is going to come pretty handy in the further rounds. Made it to the vending machine and got me a free $100, which gets me up to $700. Now to actually killing the zombies, again gotta make money off each kill. So 3 leg shots and a melee does the work. Okay. So with this skill, I had enough money to open up the first district, the Waterfront District. So before entering the Waterfront District, I still had to complete the Spawn District, the easy street. So basically what happens here is, best part about Black Ops 3 Zombies is that you can become a zombie yourself. Look at that. So you heard me, it is the best part about zombies. So basically at this point I've become a monster which can do all sorts of stuff like shocking, going up. So this is where the rituals begin. Okay, this might be a little confusing, but stick with me guys, I'll try my best explaining. But at this point I break this door and I find a max ammo, which is going to be very helpful for me in the later rounds. So while I'm collecting all the ritual items in the background, let me explain the strategy. It is basically to do the most amount of rituals and Easter eggs at a low round as to avoid the annoying amount of zombies which get stronger and faster each round. So these guys who spawn in are called the Watchers, who are supposedly protecting us, but we don't realize it at this time. So what I'm doing right here is guiding these two Watchers to the ritual spots. So after they made it, I started the first ritual. Start. So what you do in these rituals is you have to survive long enough so the guy who's floating in the air just dies. So a random zombie dropped a max ammo, which is pretty helpful, and I picked up this ugly looking worm.
I'll take it though.
While I was rebuilding the barriers to get some money, I decided to open this pod using the fumigator.
Oh my god.
I got an RK5, which is going to be pretty handy for defeating the upcoming boss. Next, the Waterfront District. I become a zombie or a monster in the next district also and completed all these series of stuff you have to do, and then I almost didn't make it to the last one. On my way to the ritual, I found a part which is also gonna help me out.
I'll take that.
I picked up Floyd's championship belt and went all the way down to his boxing ring to start the second ritual.
Start. Begin, run.
This is one of the harder rituals because the watchers can come from both the directions and 3 hits from a watcher can kill you, and at this point I almost died. I somehow finished the ritual, but there was no time to rest because one of the big bosses spawned.
Yeah,
So introducing the Magwao, the 3-headed beast who can freaking kill you with one shot. So the trick with this guy is you have to kill all 3 of his heads, and you should be pretty precise, and my aim sucks on the controller, so...
Okay, 2 heads down, show me your last head.
I was somehow able to kill this guy, and then he dropped his own heart, which is pretty handy for me in the later rounds. Then I called for a train and waited for it. Once it came, I got inside, and it's one of the coolest feelings going inside a train in a game. I don't know why, it's just super cool. And then I was looking outside the window to look at a few symbols, which is again gonna be very helpful to me in the later rounds. So I made it to the Canal District, which is another spot to do a ritual. So I picked up this pretty cool trick by looking at speedrunners. But lo and behold, I am not a speedrunner, so I've been like struggling. But I somehow was able to shock the goddamn thing and then continue doing the rest of the ritual series.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, then I opened the portal, which is going to be pretty important because this is a place where you can pack a punch and do a lot of stuff. So I said hi to the watchers, took them to the ritual with me, and then started the ritual.
Okay.
Oh god, it's begun. Can we finish it already? Oh my god, thanks to you. I'll be taking that.
At this point, you guys should remember it's the first round and I was able to complete 3 rituals, which is pretty impressive. And I almost proceeded to die the next
God. Almost died. Almost just died.
So I got back onto the train to go to the Footlight District and to look at one more
Any
symbol.
second. Okay, so it's that and that. Okay.
So we made it to Jessica's part of town, the Footlight District, or where the Black Lace Burlesque Club is located. Okay, at this point I was out of my monster juice, or in other words, the ability to become a zombie. So yeah, I had to complete this round to get the...
Nothing personal, I just need the round to get over.
As you can see, the blue thing regenerates and then I can become a zombie again. So everything was going well until I missed this. It was so close!
Oh no!
So sadly, I had to end the round using this kaboom because I need the monster juice, and it was pretty frustrating because everything was going so well. But this time I shocked it and I opened the burlesque at last. So I started the last and final ritual in the overworld, and
Gimme.
this guy spawns again. At this point, due to my incredible aim, I was out of ammo.
No, I'm out of ammo.
So as I told you earlier, this max ammo came in clutch.
Making so much noise.
Oh my god.
So we were able to complete all the 4 rituals in the overworld. So we have one last ritual to complete before we can unlock the Pack-a-Punch.
Oh, this is sick.
So at this point, all the 4 ugly looking worms we collected should be placed on each trophy looking thing, and then you get to start the ritual. Okay, while I'm completing the ritual in the background, I wanted to tell you guys the lore about Shadows of Evil. A long time ago, a great war broke out between the humans, the Watchers, and the Apothkins. The Apothkins being the 3-headed monster we just fought. Humans and the Watchers won and banished the Apothkins into a dark ether, but the leader of the Apothkins, the Shadow Man, was able to slip away, who managed to find our main cast and force them into doing a series of rituals. Main cast being the main cast thought, of course, after finishing all the rituals, everything would go back to normal. After finishing the last ritual, the Shadow Man reveals his true intentions, being that their dimension would be swallowed up by Apothkins. And we realized that the Watchers were actually our allies and they were helping us the whole time. But not all hope was lost. The Watchers offered us help to reverse what we did and to banish the Potkins.
Saw that now.
Don't scare me! Going on my side is a pain in my ass.
Okay, head. Show me your face. Show me your face. Okay, awesome.
At this point, we finished the first half of the story where we let the Shadow Man free. So a mystery box had spawned in the Footlight District area, so I go there and get my first proper weapon. I was hoping for a ray gun, but we can settle for a dingo too.
Rat-a-tat-tat!
Took the dingo and went to the ritual spot and got my first gun, Pack-a-Punch.
Oh my god. Oh my god, let me try this.
Up to the job!
I'm gonna end the video here after finishing the first part of the story and getting a Pack-a-Punched weapon because the video is long enough already, and if I include the second part, it's gonna be a pretty long video. Okay, so if I get like 20 likes, I'll drop the second part because my god, it takes so long to make these videos. You made it still here, thank you for watching. Jessica, I don't think I can show this on YouTube. Jessica, please!